Hi guys, Matt Thomas here at Cedar Rock Studio Guitar Gallery in Indiana, and today we've got a very special guitar all the way from Japan. This is a Keystone SJ. Now, these are one of my favorite sounding guitars, and what you can see why. Just have a listen. Good Lord. So this one actually features a very high-grade German Spruce top on it. And just have a look at this drop-dead gorgeous Brazilian Rosewood. I love the contrast in this particular set. It's got some of that really kind of deep gold areas mixed in with those really, really dark kind of streaky sections throughout. Now it's bound all the way around with Brazilian with a little micro black maple purfling to kind of really highlight the shape of this guitar. And as you can see right here, it's got a very proud and functional rib bevel that's also Brazilian, which just makes this larger guitar so incredibly comfortable. You wouldn't know that you're playing an SJ. Now, all the way around the face here, it's Brazilian bound, but on the face it's got a wider section of purfling out of flamed maple that's been radial cut and has that kind of almost gold rope look, which ties really well in with this German Spruce top. Now it does have a arm bevel as well, which, as you can see here, I love his application. So it's got the Alaskan style done here. And as it gets up to here where you notice it more, it's got more of the Ryan style bevel. So you don't notice the transition as much with your arm when you're moving around and playing it. But I think that it looks really cool from the front, the way that it profiles the instrument. Now it's got a Brazilian Rosewood bridge that is, again, the sets of or cuts of Brazilian that he has are to die for. I mean, the grain and color on this is just so beautiful. It's also got Brazilian pens and a Brazilian radial cut rosette with his signature kind of deep route that really kind of helps cast additional light to the rosette. Now it's wide spec down here, so it's 2 5/16, so it's very fingerstyle friendly. And as you get into the neck here, it's got a Brazilian Rosewood fretboard, and it's wide here at the nut width too. It's 1 25/32, so it's really easy to do pull-offs and not accidentally mute things. But check out this old growth East Indian rosewood neck. It is very dense and transfers a lot of the energy back to the body. And you really notice that it doesn't move around very much in between tunings. So the action stays very, very similar between standard and a drop C. Now, on the head cap here, you've got a Brazilian Rosewood head cap that's got a real thin maple purfling all the way around that just kind of highlights the shape of it, almost like a frame. And then a Brazilian Rosewood back cap here with what you would think would be Rogers tuners, but they're not. They're actually a brand new Goto open gear tuner that he's using that are incredibly smooth. I can't tell the difference between them. I think I'm going to have to pick up a few sets for myself. Now, the buttons on them are actually black with this almost kind of white or silver marble figure throughout it. Also, one last thing aesthetically, it's got that signature kind of cut heel that he does here in the cutaway. And the grain throughout this cutaway is, I could just sit here and stare at this all day. But the tone of this thing is, it'll make you giggle. It's got incredible depth. The basses are super deep. But there's something really special about the trebles on this. And the sustain is just very musical. It makes for the perfect melodic fingerstyle guitar. Nishi always seems to knock it out of the park, but this might be my favorite one so far. And the last thing that I want to mention is this enlarged sound port that just shoots all that information right up at your face and makes you not want to put this thing down. So if you've got any other further questions about this brand new Keystone SJ, message Alan at cedarrockstudio.com, and thanks for listening.
you.